Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It is your main man, Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you, and today we gonna be heading into the faded version of the Sepulcher of the First Ones with my awesome guild. Hoping to be clearing some stuff on Heroic, but sadly, I'm gonna be tanking. Hey, Z! Z-hype, Z-hype! So let's get it started, shall we? We're gonna bring up the stream. We're gonna bring up the chat. We're gonna bring up the game. And we're gonna go over to the guild. Hop in the guild raid chat.
Hello.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm very nervous though. I don't want to make a mistake and wipe the raid. I'm so nervous. Oh my! I've got myself the vapors, I tell you. Thanks, E. Appreciate the support, buddy.
We have to change the message.
I can barely hear anybody. Turn that up a little bit. It's that.
That is great.
Hello.
Yo.
Sup?
Nothing. Why do you ask?
Yeah, it's a standard greeting.
Yeah.
Hey, folks.
Yo.
Hi.
Hmm. Sounds good, Z. We'll see if we get a break.
The sepulcher of the first ones. Within this sacred space, the very fabric of the afterlives is woven.
Heaven Blade, hold here. The entrance lies ahead. Be wary. The defenses protecting the sepulcher's secrets will be unlike any you have encountered before.
The mortal mind could never hope to comprehend its mysteries, but you must press onward and thwart the jailer's treachery.
Oh, come on, I was outside of that. Do so little damage as Brewmaster, it's not even funny.
I'm ready for the expansion to come out, or pre-patch.
Oh, yeah. For a while. I'll have to wait.
Yeah.
See you in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, that's never not going to be funny to me.
Can't wait.
See you in Pittsburgh.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's funny. You just found out about it. It's like something that me and people around here have been saying for 12 years.
What's it about?
The pre-patch?
But why is it Pittsburgh?
It's not. It's just a joke that me and Cop have been making.
Oh.
I have many, many wares.
But could it be Pittsburgh?
Many farewells.
No, not this year.
Maybe the Dragon Isles are in Pittsburgh, you don't know.
And then Bart Scott's not. Next time the Jets and the Steelers are in the playoffs, let me know.
Oh, will we have feasts? Or is Zach
Doesn't-
being late?
Use your own food. Anyway, guys, so yeah, we're back. A lot of people absent today. Zach's gonna be on his way, I guess, and we'll get him in obviously when he gets on. But yeah, no solo. So me and Cop have actually been working on getting him to conquer his fears of tanking. Just letting you guys know, like full disclosure, he has had extreme tank anxiety over the years. I've tried to get him to fill in as a tank on fights and stuff, and it's always been a big problem. So regardless, we've been working on that, and he's gotten a lot better at it. Obviously, most of this raid is going to be very easy to tank, but I'm going to be walking them through that on every fight. Okay, so I appreciate your guys' cooperation with that, but other than that, we should have no problem clearing this place out. This is definitely the easiest of the 3 raids, and we will be taking the skip to jailer to those bosses first, and then we'll come back and get the rest done, just like we were doing last week there. So if you guys aren't here, please make your way here, and we'll get started as soon as everybody's in the raid. While we wait for them, Cop, I'll just tell you this fight really doesn't actually require a second tank. The role that would be there is on the trash, on the main, like the tall trash, like the trash part of this fight, that is. There is a debuff. You're meant to swap that off, but it does absolutely nothing. So even on like the first time we ever killed this, we didn't do that right. And then the real mechanic is at the end. The boss does like some kind of thing that makes you take like, I think it's like 150% more damage from the next one. So that would be, if there was a taunt swap, that would be it. But this would be one of those things where, you know, you could not even do it and we'll still be absolutely fine. But if you do want to, you know, practice it, that would be what it is. And then the main thing is just as we're tanking, the position requirement is making sure that we keep the ads just on the edge of the shield, because we don't want the shields to go to make them immune, okay? But we want them to be attackable as well. So
Gotcha.
it's a little bit of a tightrope walk. But obviously with ring actually can be really easy because you can just bring them in and then ring them out. But all right, we got summoning stone down. We'll get this going.
Thanks for stopping on by, Rights. And Tola, hey, Cameron.
Tell you what, see, that character's looking good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Not really a big fan of Worgen, but I have to say it looks really nice.
Did somebody grab some stone soups out?
I got some fees. I got 5.
There's 60 of the stone soups in the rating food tab of the guild bank.
Only the officers could take them and none of them are here.
No,
I
mean, I can grab them out if no one else wants to. It's not on a restricted tab.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, grab them then. Doesn't matter, we don't need food. Okay, Rich, check, here we go. That's ready. Denagra put a regular feast down.
Yeah, I tried to abort the cast, but I pressed the wrong button apparently.
Oh, good. All right, here we go.
Let Metro
Anything crazy on
establish
this
it.
fight?
Nope.
Barrier.
Status quo.
Cop's tanking, that's the crazy thing, Rick. Whoa. Have the barrier. Get fixed. See you later, trash. What the fuck? One shot all the trash.
Yeah, the barrier's on jailer tonight. That's gonna help.
Oh, is it? That's cool. Okay, we're at 80%, guys. Be ready for going in the shield.
Guys, move away with this.
Yeah, just get that away from the group, basically. Another barrier. Seasonal effects, kill it, guys.
Really?
Okay, and we're going into the shield. Okay, we're gonna kill the robot next. Kill the robot. Somebody grab the orb thing and run into the middle. Then we're going to the next round robot to kill that one too. Okay, we need another orb brand, and then we're going to the third one now. Alright, we have another barrier, scald it. Hey, was that not it? What happened? We didn't kill it in time?
We definitely killed it in time.
It was dead.
Yeah, the orb, like the absorb shield didn't go away from the ad. That didn't do damage to them.
Taunt boss.
Okay, we're gonna be in the shield soon, guys. 88%. Why do these mobs just keep going for mecha runs over and over again? Okay, get in the shield.
Find shelter.
Kill the barrier. Looks like it's immune. Fuck.
There's a lot of those.
Whoops. Yeah, it's not gonna get me up. I tried to grip it out, but it didn't work. Res, please, Jill. Okay, get that. Did we get that third one in? Good.
Phase 2.
Okay, come to the front here, cop. And we'll lust now. Make sure you pop. Okay, so this is the tank swap.
Defensive. Phase 3.
Alright, we stack up. Taking lots of damage here. Good.
The way opens.
Duff died.
Step carefully. Mortals were never meant to enter this sacred ground. You will soon witness events that
have
expand your
many lucky
understanding
tools,
of
if you
existence.
like.
Oh, I almost got
Some
you,
may
Joe.
even unravel your sense of reality, sending you spiraling into insanity.
Okay, how do we do this? Let's see. We have a one-handed agility mace, key to the immortal hearth. What's behind that door? We'll never know. Key to the immortal hearth, one-handed agility mace, main spec rolls only. That's how it works.
Yep.
Sounds about right to me.
Keep
You have,
rambling.
you have to like include a quip, right? Like the quip is mandatory, I feel like.
Yeah. That's what makes the roll.
Rolls closing in 6, 7, Hey, wait, I'm counting the wrong direction. Fuck. It doesn't look like anybody needs it. I'm gonna roll for transmog though. Look at that transmog. Roll for off spec, guys, if you need that weapon for transmog. But roll lower than 82 here, guys. Like, make sure you're not rolling higher than me, please. Good, very good.
Hey, shamanistic. Well,
Okay, so I win that item, son.
The
no. And what was that other item?
Our normal off
Modified
tank is
defense
not here
grid. Oh,
tonight.
that's that fucking ring. Nobody needs that, right?
Gotta roll it off still.
Yeah, I don't think you do. That item has literally been rolled off like every week for a year now, and nobody ever needs it. Okay, you're right. Modified defense grid. Item that could potentially be part of a car, or maybe a computer, or crit verse ring. Main spec rolls. Can't really feel like I'm getting in a rhythm with it. Anybody need the ring for transmog?
Cop?
No? No cop, you need it?
No.
So shiny.
Okay, where do we gotta talk to the guy, where is he?
He's running back.
Oh, I see him. This is him here, Uther, right?
Talk to Thrall.
Who was Jaina?
Thrall?
Yeah, he's the green orc.
Oh yeah, he is here, you're right.
Who's their stat?
I'm ready to face Anduin. Thanks, Sai. Good looking.
So where do we go? What
Middle one. Domination Grasp. Gonna do Anduin and these bosses first, and then we'll come back and do the rest.
Raven needed that ring.
Oh, cool. Hook him up.
Okay.
Thanks, shamanistic. Yeah, I'm gonna be very.
Let me quickly just divvy up some groups here. So, Cop, this fight is like really easy to tank, but it does have like a mandatory tank element to it, and that's like every time like one half of the group has to go down, so you'll be going down second, okay? It's once you're down there, there's nothing to it. There's only one mob that you actually have to taunt. But yeah, just quickly get the big guy, and then at that point, just try to grab him and take him on top of another enemy so they can be cleaved down, okay? And that's it. They'll die like super fast down there.
They just move around to the other ones.
Yep, yeah, you've seen it a million times.
Yep. But we don't need to do the last one or something, I've noticed. Like, since I came back, we used to have to kill all of the other ones, but the last couple times...
It's never needed to be done. Now that, well, we used to have 2 priests, so we were able to make sure the healing one was super easy. When we first started this fight, like, the healing one was in question because it was, like, kind of difficult. But yeah, I mean, maybe it will be again tonight, so I don't know. Just kill them and just be safe, I guess, since we have a little bit of a suspect situation here. Okay, I don't even remember who would normally go where, but I'm gonna just take I'm gonna take OMC. I'm taking Sai. Let's see. We're gonna take. So there's only actually 2 healers, yeah.
Right.
Dad normally comes down with me.
With you? You want to go with him? Okay. So that means I got Shamana. And that'll be that. So these are the groups here. Let me set it up.
By the way, which character is your dad?
Zarnon.
Metro Nice? Oh.
No! Daddy.
No! He goes... Well, you've been absentee, bro. You better have somebody take care of her. Haven't seen Zarnon in like 3 months. I think he's been doing something else.
I'm learning crap.
Oh well, that's good. Good luck.
We're both in college.
Wow, that's fun. All right, so yeah, group 1 is me, Sai, OMC, Zachariah, Denegra, Shramana, and Rose. And then group 2 is Cop, Metaral, Zarnon, Halvar, Raven, Mechabruns, Jill, and Saber. Okay, so I'll give you guys a little bit more offense. But yeah, and this is just the big black cleave in front of the boss there. Have you done these bosses, Rick? I can't remember.
I have not.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, this fight has got the Star Augur mechanic. You remember that, where you have like a color and you need to only run into the opposite color. If you run into the same color, you'll explode and will take a ton of damage and wipe. So that's going to go up pretty frequently. That's going to be common. You get a yellow when you run into the purple person. That's how it works in this fight. The other big mechanic is this big gray shield on the ground. That's going to be something that everybody has to stand into to basically deplete it over time. The longer we're in it, the more like it goes away, basically. There's going to be a star. It's going to be a projectile from Anduin, and when it shoots out, it's going to, if it hits you, it's going to make you silenced. But the big thing with this is in phase 2 and onward, there's going to be ads on the fight, and if it hits those ads, it's going to make them immune to interrupts. So we'll pretty much wipe that. So we need to position ourselves in a way that it won't run through them. And then the other big mechanic that we're talking about here is we're separating the groups into two halves. And each time there's going to be this massive black cleave of a frontal. Every time somebody gets hit by that, you go down into an alternate reality. So the first group is the first 2 groups in the raid group. That's what I described. You are going to be with Cop in the second group, and we're just going to oscillate one group at a time. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole fight. There's a little bit more to it, but the rest it's probably too complicated to just tell you about. So we'll get going and see what it looks like here.
Question for other Worgans: can we fight in human form?
No. Nope.
Oh.
Noob.
Dumb.
As soon as you go into combat, it leaves the other.
You can play a human if you want to be a human.
We're not looking to finish quick. We're looking to do
Use
the
your coin of many faces and get a chance to be human.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, and this fight has like a gigantic damage phase, so if you're deep guessing this fight for the first time, it might look like Anduin is when you want to use your defense or your offense, but later in the fight we're going to do like 500% more damage now. It's a pretty long while before that happens, so you can use your CDs on the pole, but then you want to sit on them.
It's like 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, so first thing, we have this thing. First thing is always barrier. So stack on for barrier. And then blasphemy, which is the star auger mechanics coming up in 5 seconds. We want to spread out 3, 2, go and spread out for that mechanic.
Taunt boss. Stack. Taunt boss.
Everybody needs to find a partner before it expires. Good.
Taunt boss.
Next up is going to be group 1 going down. So that's the raid groups 1 and 2 coming up. And now you'll be alone up here tanking Cop.
Yay!
Got it, Cop.
Pretty much nothing to it, just stand still.
You're not alone, Cop.
Thank you.
So we all die.
Oh,
Don't put us
say
in the
that.
As I stood in a thingy.
AOE incoming.
That's nice, sorry. Barrier should be now.
Could spread out?
Switch down. Stack. Switch down.
Dad on top.
Switch down.
Hey, we're back.
AOE incoming.
Okay. So the second group's going to be going down next. Comes up right now. Cop, you ready?
Yep.
Shockwave.
My group has barrier. Everyone stack up. Star on OMC. Move it behind the stack, please. Tremana and Zachariah. Can't be dragging those through the raid group, guys. We only have the 1 healer for each group, so we got to make sure we're not making any of those types of mistakes.
It's weird, the moats are keeping us downstairs.
Taunt boss.
And they can.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
So guys, with 1 healer per group, this absorb thing is incredibly difficult again. So please make sure you guys are standing in it and using things that heal the group or yourself so we can get it done as fast as we can. Okay, Rick, on this phase we're fighting Arthas, basically. And we're gonna do tremendously more damage, and it is very valuable to cleave here, so we want to make sure we do full
So
AoE
use
here.
cooldowns now, or wait?
Yeah, use CDs now, yep. And Cop, me and you have to switch every time the A-bomb applies the debuff to each other, but not the end of the world if we miss.
Taunt boss.
Okay, let's go ahead and... Or it's actually Arthas, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and taunt Arthas off me.
Kill skull.
Killing skull, killing skull. Good.
Sorry, I had
You
already
can't taunt.
taunted the A-bomb.
Nope, I know, my bad call. Go ahead and taunt him when it's up. Good. Okay, new army again, so big AoE here, guys.
Defensive. Taunt boss.
Okay, we're back on the Arthas phase now.
Kill ads.
Okay, so now there's ads. We're gonna CC 2 of the 3. We're always killing skull first. Don't ever let these casts get off. Kill CCing red, good. Don't let the stars collide with the ads. Okay, we're going over to box next, my group. And then be ready, group 1 going down soon.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
And final one over at red. Then it'll be my group going down. And Cop, your only job here is if there's ads up, just make sure you're tanking them near an ad. I don't think there is actually even ads up while we're down here.
Stars and stackers.
Yeah, the barrier is still really dangerous up there, guys, so make sure, again, your group 2, is using something to help with the barrier.
Stacker.
AOE incoming. Switch tank.
And my group down here, if you have a heal, I use it on these ads. Just sigh, unfortunately.
Switch tank. Switch tank.
Here will be coming up soon.
Switch tank.
The problem down here with only one healer is I can't dispel them
Yeah.
fast enough to be able to heal them.
Yeah, I know.
AOE
You're doing good. Alright. So here comes... Yeah, we already got ads up. Let's go into skull. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Shockwave.
Okay, group 2 going. And we're going over to box. And make sure everybody stacks up for this barrier. We need like actual serious attempts at healing as DPS here. I'm going to put my AMZ down. Make sure everybody else is ready to do something. AMS and AMZs. Everybody's dead up.
I directed that ball the right way so it didn't hit the head, right?
I guess so. We wiped way before that, so.
Alright.
Alright, so it's a bit of an awkward fight with the comp we have, guys, but it's very doable. So please make sure you guys are tending to your own HP, okay? A lot of you guys are taking super avoidable damage, and we did a really bad job with the stars at times. So especially going into these barriers, you need to be you're basically going to have to play like an off healer on this fight, okay? You need to find something that heals yourself, and you need to use it while you're standing in the barrier. We need to get that barrier down as fast as possible. Usually we would have dedicated healing CDs for it. We won't have that luxury tonight. Go and eat it. But that's pretty much the whole fight, tanking-wise. Cop, any questions on that?
Did I do good? Like, I don't know, I felt like I was in danger a lot more there than I probably should have, but maybe that's because we've only got 2 healers.
It didn't seem like you were in danger to me, but I wasn't really able to pay too much attention.
I think it's just healer.
The healing is rough.
Yeah, I know that. I just was wondering if it was me or the 2 healers.
No,
so.
definitely not you. Thing for you, tip for you is when the barrier comes up, you can also put your shield and do some healing and stuff as well. So just try to, if you can think about it, do that. Otherwise, just do what you've been doing and we'll be fine. Just gotta have to kind of ride out that storm. If we get to that second transition, we're gonna lust there and absolutely light that boss up.
Cool.
Yeah, any type of actual healing you guys can do, whether it's small or big, it's gonna dramatically help. Nah, 3 won't actually help. We would really need 4 to make a big impact, so we can get by with 2. It's actually going to be better off, because if we can just get through that phase, then the boss is going to die so fast that the rest of the fight's just over. Okay, here we go. But like in that phase that we're talking about, when the barrier's down, you could put down like healing stream totem and stuff, and that'll be good.
AOE incoming.
Here's the barrier. So when both groups are up, it's not that difficult, but when there's only the one healer up, that's when I'm talking about everybody's got to be really ready for it. Okay, spread out, blasphemy coming.
Thank you, Cameron.
Toned boss. AOE incoming. Toned boss.
And then group 1 going down soon.
Toned boss. Shockwave.
Oh, I missed the Gorfiends.
AOE incoming.
Juice spread.
Switch down. Stack. Switch down.
Okay, we're back.
Switch down.
Jill has star, and Mecha star.
Shockwave.
Group 2 going. My group barriers first, so this is what we're talking about. We need to make sure we're ready to do some healing up here. I put my AMZ down, for example. OMC has that. You want to run that behind the boss, please? Shramana and Rose. Okay, we definitely can't have people DPS dying. Let's go ahead and wipe this up.
Yep, no lag. Happens again, I'll duck out again, I guess.
Don't jump off, guys.
You don't have to.
Oh yeah, you guys were downstairs, so it just reset.
Well, it almost didn't reset.
Many wares. May your feet find good
That's
trail.
what-
Thanks so much for the support, Cameron. Much appreciated, buddy.
So guys, in case you like, this is probably the first time we've dealt with this mechanic in like a year. So the barrier makes you immune to healing, and all the healing we do gets transferred into the barrier. And the quicker we get rid of that, the better the fight goes. But if you're at like 20% health, you need to move out of the barrier and get yourself healed up. Okay, so please do not die, especially upstairs. The only damage in this part of the phase should be the star, and there's only 3 people who ever get it, and you 3 people should not be getting hit by it. Okay. It gets shot out, and in that time, you have time to dodge it, all right? So please do not get hit by it. But if you are hit by it, it's not the end of the world. Just make sure you stabilize before you come back in the barrier.
Should that turtle inside the barrier?
Nope, it doesn't help. The barrier, it has to be healing. So you could use whatever the hunter heal thing is, and that's it. All right, here's right check.
I love seeing that little Windwalker symbol.
Too, so if you can do that, it's right before the stack.
Yeah, it could be useful to turtle elsewhere, of course, but just on the barrier won't help at all. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your reality ends here.
AOE incoming.
Here's the barrier. And the one when we're both up is fine. We don't need to worry about this one at all. Okay, here comes the blasphemy.
Oh wait, I don't get a blasphemy?
And group 1 going down soon.
Tola, thank you so much for the support.
Yeah, we're killing the ads on here, and then we're gonna have to do the seasonal fix thing again.
Country spread.
Spread. Switch down. Down. Switch down.
Okay, we're back. Mecha has star. And Raven has star.
Shockwave.
Group 2 down. My group can stack on me. I'll put a box on my head, make sure everyone's stacked up for this barrier. I'm going to put my AMZ down, and we're going to use any healing we have to make sure we get this barrier done as fast as possible. Here comes Star OMC, Shramana, and Zachariah. Try out for Blasphemy.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
And that's the phase.
Taunt boss.
And just whenever you come back up, you can top the guy. The longer he attacks a single target, the more damage he does.
Sorry.
Nope, it's fine. Just letting you know. Okay, so here's the big damage phase coming up.
Defensive.
As soon as the A-bomb's at 50, we're switching to A-bomb. And X when you can. Everybody on A-bomb.
Defensive.
Top boss when you can. Okay, good. Here comes more ads.
Defensive.
Good time for like any leech as well. If you guys have any leech or anything that does more healing, the more damage you do, now's the time to use it.
Taunt boss.
Okay, that's it for that phase. Immediately gonna go. Oh god, the boss at fucking 35%. All right, guys, just get us out of this second phase, and the boss is pretty much dead. I mean, he actually might not even do the next transition.
Yeah, we might not get the full thing.
Kill ads.
Yep. So okay, here comes ads, guys. We ready? On Skull.
AOE incoming.
We have that thing in that. Somebody please go click that. It's over by the other ad. Going to box next. Box next. Watch the stars first. Box next.
Taunt boss.
In my group, make sure you're saving defenses and healing things for the coming when we come back from this. Here comes red.
Taunt boss.
And group 1 going down soon.
Taunt boss. Shockwave.
Okay, group 1 down.
AOE incoming.
Stack up.
Okay, we got to add the seasonal effects coming.
Switch down. Switch down.
And we're coming up.
Kill ads.
More ads. We're right on Skull already. Perfect. Red next. And group 2 down. My group over to red. Watch, stars are coming next. The projectiles are coming next. Don't face them at red. And after this is barrier. We're gonna quickly go to box and then we're barriering. Let's get to box and then there's gonna be barrier over here. Ready for barrier. Here it comes. This is where we need all healing here, guys. Use big CDs here. Do not die DPS. If you have to get out of the barrier, that's fine. Just don't die. Ah, fuck, I'm silenced. It's bad. Okay, good. We got it.
Interrupt.
Top boss cop.
Taunt boss.
Great.
Eh.
Okay, finish these ads and we're done.
And when he
This is
talks
literally
about
going to be like, we're only going to be in the phase for a few seconds, so.
when he says move a direction, that's looking towards the center of the room.
Yeah, try to pay attention to where the center of the room is and
We're
move,
going
but
to A-bomb as soon as he pops.
yeah, but it's literally like, I
Can't
don't
do
think
it.
it's even going to happen, so. Okay, Lust, make sure you pot here. We're going to move to the left to the edge of the room here a little bit. There's a wall, basically. If you get hit by the wall, you'll die. And A-bomb's up. Let's just get on A-bomb. Yeah, it's literally... Okay, so that's it. That's a good thing. Seems
Don't
weird,
be
but
in
it's
the
a good thing.
I'll be in the center, spread out. He's gonna call for like group 1, group 2, that's your group in the raid. And you just clear in the center and come out.
Yeah. Just, I mean, at this point, dude, the boss is dead, so just don't die. Spread out for this.
Target you.
I don't even think we need to do this. Kill the boss. Yep, that's easy mode. Oh, wait, careful there. Yeah, good work. You guys really carried us on that. That was good work.
Definitely. Do we have a summons for old Zach?
There.
Woo!
Oh, these slackers are showing up late for the raid. I don't know.
need time to recover.
First time to get to the point where we might not be able to heal all these.
The soup is still up if you need food.
Yeah, is Knight not around?
So we have a guest, as I posted. We have a
okay.
guest from the UK. So
anyone who tries to follow him.
I am here, and she's being entertained by Knight.
Gotcha. We only actually have 2 healers right now.
Do you need me to get food out of the bank?
No, we got some.
You need? We've got 37 Sanctum of. No, we've got shitloads of Sepulcher runes, so I'm gonna grab some.
Oh, good. Yeah, we can use those for sure.
Thanks, Tola. Thanks for the subs.
Well, now we have 80 something.
The dogs are really banging clouds.
Okay, Sima.
For a second, I
What happened?
Game.
AFK to recharge.
Oh.
Making a joke about Sima.
I didn't understand what you meant.
And I'm like, Simo, isn't that from some weird Beatles song?
Nah, he's just
Dude.
some kid from Puerto Rico.
Dude, we used to play with when I was AFK on Trash, but he used to name himself after, like, objects. Like, his other characters were named, like, Armatron and other things, but I don't remember what that character's name was referenced to.
I just kept thinking of, wasn't there like a pirate captain, some fantasy book named Simo?
Yeah, Jack Simo or whatever.
All
Or no,
right.
Sparrow.
Thanks for stunning me.
You should have submitted.
I must feel like I should go Kyrian for another heal pot.
Yeah. This is going to be a test of how well our DPS can survive with very little healing.
I literally had to switch to impending victory just for extra healing.
Yeah, whatever you can do. Like, honestly, if everybody does that, it makes the whole night a lot easier. But we have so much fucking DPS, like, we're blowing these fights over, so... It's gotta be able to get to the end of each fight, and it's gonna be easy mode.
But now your scrub guild leader's here.
Yeah, it's gonna get even easier. I tried to do the loot Zach, but I just don't have the skills, so I tried my best.
Finesse.
We just de-eat it all.
We didn't even do it off that last fight.
Yeah, I just gave up.
It was 2 items. 2 items too much.
Well, I'm happy to do loot.
Good.
Yeah, relink what you have, and Zach can do it.
Yeah, you can do it too.
Even though he can't roll because he wasn't here.
Ah.
Oh, I might roll, I just can't win it.
I mean, you can win it. Or no, you can't even get it.
No, I can't. So we've got a Death Knight, Warlock, Demon Hunter Helm module. This would be 291 Helm module. This is main spec rolls only for people who need the 291 upgrade. Main spec rolls. Death Knight, Warlock, Demon Hunter. Main spec rolls end in 3, 2, 1. Now, I will say, Denegra, do you need that for transmog?
No.
Okay. So I'll throw it up for roll for transmog. It's possible it might be useful. I doubt it. If you already have like 278 or higher, it will be the same same transmog. But so transmog 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we've got the neck. It is the Bacon of Stormwind. The Bacon of Stormwind, Crit Strike Mastery Neck. Crit Strike Mastery Neck. Main spec rolls on the Crit Strike Mastery Neck. Attract all the dogs in Stormwind with the Bacon of Stormwind. Main spec rolls end in 3, 2, 1. Look at that! I got a random glimmer of satisfaction. The game
I do love seeing those Windwalker symbols, let me tell you.
That's right, it is working discrimination. All right, open rolls on the open rolls on that neck. Crit Strike Mastery Neck. Open rolls, please. Open rolls on the neck. And in 3, 2, 1. All right, and did anyone need an enchant or anything? Oh no, Cop, you were just thanking me for stuff.
Yeah.
Jilt, are you still putting your princely vestments up?
Yeah, just for main spec though.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want the transmog, I'll just give it to you.
No. I mean, it's really nice, but no.
Only the 2 clothies anyway.
I don't.
Okay, so guys, this fight I'm a little. Hello?
Adderall, get back here. You
No.
like transmog.
I do, but it's fine.
Okay, cool. We can handle that privately, please. So this fight Cop is going to be like the only fight in here that like tanking has to be really precise on. You and I spoke about this before, but I put a little box on Mal'Ganis. He's the one. Okay, the way we're going to handle it is Mal'Ganis is always going to. Well, actually, no. Forget. I'm not going to say this. So you're going to always be the boss. Have the boss facing the inside of the room, meaning like against the right wall here, and I'll always have my boss facing the middle of the room. Okay. And we'll just be pretty much right next to each other, but facing 90 degrees differently, or like 45 degrees different, and then they will never hit us, okay? We'll have to move pretty frequently, but if the melee do a good job baiting, we will not have to move very often at all, and that would really make Cop's life a lot easier, guys, so I'd really appreciate it if you focus on that. You want to bait at the end of every major mechanic at least, okay? Do that, and that will make our life a lot easier, all right?
Did we usually bait into that area where I put the blue flag?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the corner of the room for sure. So the other thing that you guys need to be very aware of on this fight is that we only have 2 healers again. Okay, this is a very, very healing intensive encounter. So what I cannot have you guys do is messing around with the bugs. Okay, you cannot get bugs by accident. This is like your goal on this fight. Okay, if you get bugs by accident, you're probably going to wipe us, or you'll just die. One of the two. Okay, so please make sure you're not getting hit by bugs. Please make sure that the ranged who have them are accurately passing them from player to player. Please do not just wildly run around the room with them. And most importantly, make sure you're clearing them. Last time we did this 3 weeks ago, you guys did a very, very poor job of clearing them. We had, like, at the end of the fight, we had like 6 or 7 up. There should be none up. Every time, they should all be cleared, okay? That should be the goal. So please make sure you're doing that. And if we do that, then this fight won't be that hard to heal. But if you do not do that, then I think we might actually not be able to kill this. So we'll see what happens. But here's a ready check. And yeah, oh shit, yeah. Okay, so Rick, you need the Aeon Remnants Among Us helper weak aura there. You see that weak aura?
Yeah, I'm grabbing all 3 right now.
Okay, cool. So let me tell you a little bit about this fight. This fight, it's like got a phase where all of us become hostile towards each other. Every single person is like an enemy of everyone else, but we have to decide who the real enemies are. You'll be able to tell because there'll be a Dreadlord shadow hanging over people, and then you're going to look at them and then click them and then use this weak aura to vote for the people who are the fake people, okay? So, for example, you might see, like Sai and Rose, they're going to have the Dreadlords hanging over them. You'll click them, and then you'll vote for them. A thing will pop up in the middle of the phase. And once we have 3 votes for one person, we know that they are the
thanks
real,
for copping on
that's
by, buddy.
the person we want to attack. And then so I will grip that person in, and we'll kill them, okay? And we need to do that. It's going to happen probably 3 times on this fight. And it doesn't necessarily need to be perfect, but it obviously needs to be like 90% good. And if everybody gives their best effort, we usually don't have any issues with that. But yeah, don't go like crazy damage in that. Don't AoE. Don't do damage that you don't need to do there, because everybody is hostile. So the more extra damage that we do, the more healing that has to be done when we come out of the phase. And yeah, if you don't see Dreadlords at all, then that means you're not, you don't have the actual, like, you don't need to vote at all. But I think pretty much every DPS gets it.
Well, I'm a brewmaster. I don't have starfires, Midna, so.
Alright, here we go. So Pop, I'm just gonna pull Mal'Ganis on the pull. And then after he does the first clause, which is gonna be like very, very short into the fight, you could taunt him, okay?
Okay.
Cooldowns on pull?
Yeah, so you use your C's on the pull, and then they'll be back up for the lust, which is the second whatever phase.
2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
Spread.
Oh, for bait.
Succumb to the dark.
Back in.
Okay, and you can taunt Mal'Ganis.
Spread.
Clear your green stacks on these.
Make sure you. So this is a big problem we had with her. Yeah. Okay. So I ripped thread off you, Comp. So just make sure when you taunt, you keep thread afterwards. Okay, we got Skull in. Make sure you're not getting hit by bugs. But I still have Mal'Ganis Cop retaunt. Just basically like taunt as often as you can to make sure you're keeping threat.
9. So data soon.
Okay, stack up, stack up.
Until after.
Okay.
Oh, those are in
Oh.
the air.
Why?
I think somebody was too close to the wall with the spark.
Weird. It just appeared in the air. Yeah. I walked over to the wall because for the beta.
Don't release.
Yeah, I think it just was like, oh, there's nowhere else to go but up.
Defensive.
I stood under it, but it didn't work.
Yeah, we should try not doing the creation sparks right before the special.
I didn't know that, Cameron. A Dreadlord does not show up for tanks.
So do not release it.
Yeah, do the creation sparks while we're killing the ad, basically.
Food's back.
Oh, weird. It didn't give me a
Careful walking through the middle.
I just res like half the raid and get everybody.
How should you do that?
Just battle res people. You can battle res an infinite amount of people, but if they take it, it goes away.
Watch the middle.
Ah, okay.
So like if there's like a wipe like that, I can literally res the entire raid group before I die.
Interesting.
But like wipes that are like just sudden and uncontrollable, then that's obviously I don't have the ability to do that. But
you've mentioned that before, but not in a way that I understood what you were saying.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, like if no reses have been used and I'm the only one alive, then I can just res everybody until I eventually die. Yeah, so this will be a problem, Cop, because I'm doing so much damage nowadays, but it's easily solved since you're going to have 2 charges of the taunt per actual taunt. So just basically just keep taunt and just spam taunt Mal'Ganis. And if you see him switch back, just, yeah, be ready for that.
Gotcha.
Okay, here's your check.
Good job on the first beta run.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
Spread.
They
Succumb to the dark.
Back in.
Hey, you can taunt.
Boss.
Got one of those shadow creatures.
They're not up yet.
Target you.
Sparks are out.
Spread.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah, I still have threat on Mal'Ganis. Go ahead and retaunt.
Special coming.
Okay, we're stacked up. Any 2-minute defensive CDs you need to use every time.
A fitting end.
Somebody come get this off Zarna.
Bait.
Bait, yep.
Defensive.
Okay, claws on you, good. I'm taunting boss.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, we're gonna have a lot of bugs. Careful, guys. Coming right through the bosses, right through the bosses. And you can taunt Mal'Ganis. 2 more casts on Skull, then we'll be gripping it.
Contessa's higher.
Yep, try to keep him even, but we got bigger problems right now. Killing Skull. Okay, I'm taunting Mal'Ganis. And this is Among Us phase coming up, guys. Don't summon any more pets. You're gonna all get pulled together, and then we're gonna spread out. Spread out for a few seconds, and then we'll vote. 3. Oh god. Soak those quick, and then it's vote. Okay, vote. I really need you guys to handle those. Okay, I will not be able to help you with calls on that.
Don't see
Rose,
any Dreadlords.
4, 5.
Probably Mecha then.
And Mecha.
Remember, there's a bait after we kill Mecha. So
Yeah, as soon as this is over.
Stop hitting Rose.
Make sure you don't do AoE here, because people are already really low.
Bait. Go in. Get out of there, melee.
Away.
Hey, you can taunt Mal. Okay, taunt Mal'Ganis, good.
That was you all.
It's fine, it's not a big deal, we can move. Just focus on the big scale mechanics for now. Make sure you're clearing bugs. Do not get bugs here, guys. I got Mal'Ganis.
Incoming bugs near melee.
A lot of bugs coming through boss. And Skull's gonna need to be gripped, but I'm really far from it. If you can get it, please, Negra.
Defensive.
Okay, I'll grab it closer. Looks like... Did you just, like, retaunt it, I guess? Okay, so Mal'Ganis is the target, guys. He's way behind now. So stop taunt. I have to have the boss now, Cop. Don't keep taunting. Okay, again, we have soaks in the air. And we didn't soak it, yeah, obviously not. We gotta figure that out, like. Okay, let's wipe it up. Any indication of why that's happening, guys? They were right next to
Probably
us.
just standing too close to the outside.
Don't release.
No, they were right next to us that time, so I don't think that's it.
Oh, they were in the air, but next to you.
Yeah, they were like they spawned maybe on me or something like that. They were right next to me, and neither of them could be soaked.
Is it because we dispelled right in the middle of the translation, or they ran out right in the transition there?
That's when it happened last time as well, so yeah, maybe.
I mean, we shouldn't be dispelling during that phase. I mean, that's a real mess.
I mean,
Yeah, one way or
It's
the other.
running
we need
out
to-
anyhow.
So we need to dispel faster, is what you're saying.
Whenever when we pull the ad, that's when we should dispel, right?
We want to get that done as fast as we can, because in this main phase, there's no like actual position requirements, but in the other phases, there's like tons. Like you can't do it in that phase, so it has to be done before those like ultimate mechanics happen. So I think it's going out way in advance of that. So just get them. And again, you two are the only two to spell, so you have to both do it, and it's going to be tough.
That time I didn't notice that it was out until it was almost expired. So if somebody,
Yeah, that's the.
there was
tough
so
part.
much going on. So if
Yeah,
somebody
I
can
get-
call it, then we won't miss it.
I'll try my best, but I'm really I'm trying to make sure Cop can get his job done perfectly. So.
I guess when anyone else sees this what's on Metro, if you get it on you, just call it out so the healers know.
I think that Weekora might actually put a bar on the screen to say that it's out.
Yeah, I mean DBM is like, the regular things the game are doing are telling us it's out too, so just try to focus on that and we'll be alright. But here's a rate check. Pretty good though. Yeah, just keep that in mind though, Cop. Like at that time it seemed like it alternated there, so I guess maybe because you were just taunting a lot and you got it the first mechanic and then we alternate back and forth from that.
Gotcha.
So just don't, like, once you see you have a debuff and I don't, then you need to let me get it back.
Gotcha.
Basically, let's do this. At the start of every, like, we come out of a mechanic phase, just let me taunt and I'll get the first one every time, and then you could resume just doing what you've been doing there.
Sounds good. I was a bit lost after coming out of those phases, so that'll work a lot better.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have toyed with you long enough.
Spread.
Oh, for bait.
Bait.
Back in.
Hey, Tom Malganis. And we taunt when it's up again. Basically, at the start of this fight, I'm going to do like more damage than DPS now. Again, taunt Malganis when you can. Keep him as your target, guys. He's ready way behind.
Now's a good time to cleanse again.
Yeah, we got to get those dispels.
Special coming.
And then stack up as soon as that's over. Anything 2-minute or lower needs to be used. Defensives, guys. So that means use your CDs, guys. Okay, running out. Bring back out.
Someone take this off me.
Bait.
Okay, and you can taunt Malganis, Cop.
Wait for it. Back in.
Here comes bugs, guys. Make sure you're clearing them. Watch bugs coming all through the boss. Careful.
Defensive.
Dispels are out.
Sparks are out. Dispel sparks. Soak the ones near melee, guys. Okay, taunt Malganis, Cop. 2 more casts on the ad, then we'll grip it in. You don't damage the ad, Rick. Right now it's immune to damage. Should have mentioned that. Sorry, we have to wait till it heals all the way to full before we can damage it. Okay, yeah, we were slow and go. We need to kill the ad first. But it's probably not going to happen. And start voting if you can, but focus on killing this ad. Vote.
It's like Meteorol, or no, we got Lava 2, we need more votes.
Jill 3. And Denegra.
Probably Jill and Denegra, yeah.
Don't AoE, guys. Don't accidentally damage anyone else.
I've been cleared.
Finish the
Beat
nigger,
this
guys.
nigger out of this.
Maybe I haven't been killed.
No, it wasn't you. Yeah, it was the nigger. Okay.
Defensive.
Alright, you got it first, cop, so I'm telling Mal'Ganis now.
I'm sorry, Pat.
We got a puddle right next to us and behind us. You definitely can't go out there, guys. Whoever the fuck is standing over there, that's a huge mistake.
Well, fucking, who has the bugs?
Yeah, I mean, stop running back in. Let me get on a range. Get out of here,
Okay, Tom, box cop.
Sorry, Monroe.
Spread.
The spells are out.
2 more,
Absent.
Yep, those are really far as well.
Remember, you're supposed to be behind the boss, not in front of where he's going.
Defensive.
Yeah, we have to re-talk about this whole strategy. Skull's up. Killing Skull. Yeah, let's just go ahead and whip this up. We gotta talk about this whole fight again.
Special coming. Interrupt 3.
Don't release.
Interrupt 4. Interrupt 5.
Our game, finally.
Thanks, Cameron. It's tough to tell because
We have a repair mount outside.
Yeah, I gotta repair. Let's repair.
I have many, many wares.
Happy Spun Spear.
Good fortune to our friends.
Okay, guys, so I'm putting some markers down, alright? This is the, what I would call the kite path, okay? You cannot ever be in this kite path. We had problems with this the first time we pulled this boss, and we still have problems with this today. I really don't know what I can say that will make this any easier for you to understand, but if you put puddles in our kite path, we are so fucked, it's unbelievable, okay? So please don't ever do this for any reason ever, on any, like, phase of this fight. Don't ever stand in front of the kite path, okay? If you do that and you drop mechanics in front of us, it's gonna be, we're done, it's over, okay? So that is step 1. Step 2 is we really need the range to be a little bit more cautious of what they're doing here. We have a lot of wild movements, people like insanely far away and shit. This is not really going to work, okay? In fact, I'm not sure we can do this fight because we're making so many bad errors that it's like, it's probably not possible to heal like this. So if you guys want to kill this fight, you're going to have to start playing like you're aware that you're not being able to be healed at times. A lot of you guys are dying with your CDs up. A lot of you guys are not using the CDs, even though I'm telling you to use them. So, I mean, I'm not really sure what I can do for you at this point, but I cannot play your character for you, okay? So please, you are needing to be, like, play like this fight, you cannot be healed on, okay? You need to get through this fight without any damage taken that is not 100% mandatory. And actually, the only time that it's mandatory is when you're stacked up. The bugs are transferable, and you should be clearing every single time, okay? If at any point you pick up bugs that you're not supposed to pick up, or any other types of errors where you're standing in a mechanic, you're really bankrupting us. You're making this fight nearly impossible, okay? So do not let that happen, especially as ranged. And I am not lying to you when I say that you can use your defensive CDs every single time we stack up. As long as it is 2 minutes and under, it can be used. And obviously, if it's not 2 minutes and under, it should still be considered to be used if you're low health, okay? This is going to be an incredibly difficult fight to heal. But as you see, the damage is way, way ahead of schedule. We're at 50% after the first round of mechanics. So we're not going to have any issues at all. We can get everybody alive to the end of this fight. This requires good baiting from melee, good positioning and defense usage from range, good bouncing of the bugs and clearing of the bugs from everybody. And me and Cop, I think Cop's doing a great job. So right now, we're just waiting on the DPS, really, okay? So here's a raid check, and yeah, just get us there. Just get us through 2 rotations, and the boss will be dead.
And we're not prioritizing one of these or the other. We're just keeping them at the same, right?
Yeah, they both have to die at the same time at the end, but the problem is Mal'Ganis, if we make a mistake tanking-wise, he will heal. So every once in a while, we will make that mistake, and if that happens, we'll notice Mal'Ganis is gaining 10% health. that's the time when we just want to get back on him. So like a good shout is to just be on Mal'Ganis full time, just because he's going to be the only one that could potentially heal. But ideally, no, they'll both be dying at the same time. Okay, here we go.
Trying so hard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have toyed with you long enough.
And feel free to misdirect there, guys. No reason that ad should be just wandering out to ranged. Okay, we have first taunt top. There you go. Taunt Mal'Ganis, good. And I didn't even use my weapon cop, so it should be a lot easier for you to keep threat. Just make sure you just retaunt it now. Retaunt when you can. And just whenever you taunt, you do a ton more threat for 3 seconds. So just make sure you keg smash in that window. Okay, we got Skull. One more cast. I'm getting Skull. Killing Skull right now, guys.
4, 3, 2.
And we got tons of bugs, so we did a terrible job with that again. So everybody who doesn't have bugs, stack up. Those 3 people are in serious danger. In fact, I can't see how we keep them all alive. Yeah, let's just wipe it up.
Someone gave it to me.
Yeah, so guys, this will not be possible to kill like this. So up to you. We could either, I don't know, we could keep trying. Obviously, I'm fine to try, but you cannot have bugs coming, especially not that first one, guys. That's really bad. That cannot happen. The first one, it should be super easy to clear because there's nothing else happening.
Yeah, the purple circle should be drawn towards the middle of the room.
Bugs.
What happened?
Go ahead.
Well, what happened partially there is the people got the purple, like the dispel was at the same time as that clear mechanic came out, and the people who got the purple went to stand in the dispel, and they can't do that. You have to go and stand wherever they can get to clear the bugs. And we did clear all the bugs, but then 3 people weren't paying attention and stood in the bugs on the way out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's after the bugs get cleared, people are picking them back up, and that will not work. Like that's the one thing that we absolutely cannot do tonight. Okay, so everything else we can make. You know, if we have to move the boss a ton, it's fine. You know, if we don't handle the ads, or we don't do the voting right, or we don't do really good DPS, something like that, that's fine. But if you guys are picking up bugs, so there's 3 people with the bugs during the crazy ass healing phase, no way. That's just not possible. We struggled with that when we had 5 healers. So you cannot have bugs during that phase.
Those range over there are in the wrong place.
I think some people just got disoriented because we got just.
Yeah, we rest by Skull.
Yeah, I saw a feast by Skull, so I ran over there to rest. And
okay, right check. Here we go.
All right, Knight will be able to come in a bit.
Awesome. That'll help a lot.
Yeah, and if you just give me one moment, I'm ordering an Uber for our guest.
Oh, okay.
GTFO. I got to
kick him out. Holy fuck.
I think
gotta have priorities, you know.
Not quite accurate.
He's probably tired. Long
It's
day.
a spat. They'll get over it. Relax.
Metro said this was the one fight that might be really difficult to tank, so. Whew.
Mary Brown's Chicken. Do you know what this is, Cop?
No, but it sounds familiar.
There's an ad behind the Toronto backstop. I assume it's in Toronto.
That might be a regional thing.
Yeah, not on your side, yeah.
I was looking it up the other day, and Pittsburgh is almost the exact same distance for me as Toronto, so that gives you an idea how far away it is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Uber has been for our guest. Our guest bedroom needs some repair that I have not been able to do because of my mother dying. So I've paid for a hotel for our guest.
Oh yeah. Alright, right check, here we go. Oh, a lot of you guys didn't repair it as well. Riz? I don't think he's even here.
I swear I heard Riz whisper something snide about my mother dying. Maybe that was just weird.
The fuck?
Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
Sad.
I know.
Okay.
I think
Thanks,
I
buddy.
See him doing it. I
He probably did.
Appreciate the
Can I
support, my
have
brother.
stuff?
Evening Doom.
Right.
I am a huge hockey fan. It's where I got my name from.
Yeah, make sure you repair, guys.
4, 3.
I put a skull on the person you need to repair, friend.
Yeah, give me your money.
Spread.
Got more money than you need.
Defensive.
Oh, is he rich?
Everybody up, maybe.
Okay, baits now, guys. Okay, that's the first time on Mal'Ganis.
Crap.
And just retaunt when you can.
Spread. Absent.
Clear the things.
Soak after this. We'll soak the sparks, guys.
Have all you gotta
Okay, so we got Mal'Ganis, high health right now, guys. Watch the bugs.
Why did you give me your bugs?
Because he was from melee.
Yeah, but
Gotta finish skull, guys.
Fuck bugs out.
Okay, guys, we got 3 bugs again, so you guys have to make a big play to survive. Ice block. Right, let's just wipe it up.
Okay,
well, how did this? We had purple circles. How were there bug circles immediately after?
So one thing.
I am an LA Kings fan, Doom.
Halvar didn't.
I'm named after one of the greatest centers of all time,
I was
Andre
standing in a
Kopitar.
light circle to soak the like circle, and someone with a bug ran into it.
Okay, that's another rule. When I see people run into the gold circles, don't do that. If you've got bugs or if you've got a purple circle, your job is to get rid of your bugs in the purple circle, and if you've got the purple circle, is to stand still so people can get into the purple circle.
Yeah, no worry, like guys. This is probably going to be the hardest fight we've done in the last 9 weeks of this because we have incredibly low healing, we have incredibly low mechanics, and we have a very difficult overlap of combination of things here. So, this is probably going to be the hardest thing we've ever done as a raid group, to be honest. Because we have to basically the 2 healers have to dispel at the exact right moment every time, and the people who there's basically only going to be like 2 or 3 people who feasibly can soak those things. So you're going to have to do it. Like
2012 and 2014, they won the cup.
Really difficult.
If the thing's in the purple circle, let somebody who's already going into the green get it.
So how this has to work, guys? Okay, this is going to happen like this every single time. Okay, so the big purple circle is going to go out. The people with the green circle run into that. It clears the bugs. Nobody can get hit by the bugs. And then after the bugs go out, we have to both dispel the 2 people with the dispel, and everybody who's unaffected by those mechanics have to soak them. Okay? It's like bang, bang, bang. 3 mechanics back to back to back. And if we do those right, this fight's very, very easy. But if we continue to do them wrong, it's just like you don't survive this. Okay? So yeah, it's going to have to be perfect. All right. So just focus on doing that combination of things. If we do that right, it only has to be once every set of mechanics. Okay. So you just focus on doing that right. Healers too, just focus on the dispels, and we get those done as ranged. You guys will carry us through the fight. Melee will just blow this fight up. I mean, we're going to destroy this fight numerically. We just got to get the rest of the mechanics done right.
If I can just say one thing, as far as the large purple circle we're used to get rid of the bugs, the green circles, we usually try to drop them off inside, or have the person that has the big purple circle stand just inside the golden area where they have this hexagon where the 2 bosses are standing right now. Don't bring it towards the edge of the wall. Otherwise, it's fairly complicated to try to get the people that do need to be in there and those that don't need to be in there.
Yeah, obviously make sure you're making this as easy as possible for each other.
Or 2 as well. That would make this easier if we do.
What was that?
If we don't dispel immediately, we won't have the bug clearing overlapping with the stacking.
Right, that's what I just said. And guys, what I said is not like some arbitrary thing. So I'm gonna say it one more time, okay? This is how it's gonna go every single time. The mechanic to clear the bugs is gonna come out. The giant purple circle that comes out first. Then you clear the bugs, and the green lines shoot out. Okay. Then after those have cleared you, both dispels have to happen at the same time. Okay. They both need to be soaked by anybody who is now not in peril from the other mechanics. meaning if there's bugs coming through them, you have to make a decision, meaning if somebody picked up bugs again, you have to make a decision, and if anybody is too far away, somebody's going to have to run out and soak them, okay? This is going to be bang, 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 literally 3 crazily important mechanics back to back to back, and if you as ranged DPS and the 2 healers do them right, the rest of the group will destroy this fight, okay? So this is going to be your job. You are the only ones who are going to be able to do this, and if you do it well, and we don't always have this like done poorly, then we will be able to survive this fight and the boss will get slaughtered. But if not, yeah, I mean, even night comes on, it doesn't change anything. It's still going to be incredibly difficult, okay? So just focus on that. That is the only thing you guys need to do tonight. And if we do that well, this fight will die very quickly.
Sorry, Metro, are you guys tanking first for misdirects?
Just misdirect Contessa to me, please, because I'm making sure I keep Mal'Ganis on me in the pool here.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have toyed with you long enough.
Spread.
Eight.
Back in.
Okay, Tom Mal'Ganis, and you're definitely just going to have to taunt on CD here, Cop, so just keep that in mind. It's literally already back on me.
Target you.
Take control.
Spread.
This first one doesn't seem like it'll be possible for you to keep. Okay, so soak. Everybody else soaks. And again, we got 3 people with bugs, so.
Yes, because someone took bugs away from me, then gave it to me, then took it away and feared me.
Special coming.
Okay, just try to survive, guys. We should have. Okay, people are ready to just wipe it up.
I don't understand all this movement that people are doing when we're trying to get rid of these mechanics. You're fucking everyone around you.
The people with purple needed to just stay where they were.
Don't release.
All right, don't release.
If you move into the purple and you don't have the bugs, you get the bugs. So you need to be away from where the people with purple are stacking up if you don't have the bugs.
Yeah, maybe there's some. I'm not really sure what we don't know right now, but I'll just quickly go over those 2 mechanics again, as it seems like you guys have forgotten them. So the big purple circle that comes out is going to be a thing that clears the small green circle. The small green circle is an incredibly dangerous dot on players that stacks up over time. And if we don't clear it one way or the other, that person will die, okay, especially with 2 healers. The big purple circle will clear it. So all you need to do is be inside of it, okay? You don't need to run on top of the person with it. You just have to be inside of it. So you're inside of the purple circle. If you run on top of the person with the purple circle, you're going to split the bugs to them. And that's really fucking bad, like horrendously bad, okay? So please don't do that. Then after that, after the bugs go away, they will split up into like 5 segments. And that's one of those weak ores, okay? The weak ore shows where they're going from respect to where the person was dispelled of them, okay? So at that point, you should use that weak ore to try to make sure they're not going to the boss, basically. That's the main one, but through groups of players, ideally, okay? Then after that, if you get hit by it, you get the bugs again, okay? On top of that, there's also a small purple circle. The small purple circle is the fear, okay? So that is just a simple spread out mechanic. There's nothing to that. That's just, don't worry about that. That's not really anything. But what we're doing wrong here and what we are, having a lot of stress over is getting the bugs afterwards, okay? And this is a team effort. This is everybody's job. Again, it's only a ranged mechanic, so you guys will have to get this carried. Like, you cannot take any shortcuts here. It cannot go out. We have a little bit more wiggle room now with the 3rd healer, but it is still going to be ridiculously difficult, okay? So especially in this first set, you got to practice having all 3 bugs dispelled and then no bugs after that. And if we can do that once through, then we can do it twice through and then 3 times through and we'll be good, okay? But that is like the only thing that matters. Because if you get the bugs then we can't do the dispel soak, okay? So if you got 3 people with the bugs and there's 4 soaks and there's only 7 ranged, we don't have enough people to soak this. You understand? So it's like now we're in serious trouble there. So we need to do those 3 things perfectly. And if you do 0 DPS during that 30-second window, that's fine. Just do those 3 things well. The melee will fucking carry this fight. And now we have the extra healers, so we have a little bit more wiggle room. All right? But that's it. So ideally, Rick, so the mechanic that we're doing coincidentally after the first bug dispel is going to stack on the boss, yes. But that's only going to happen every other time. The other one doesn't matter because you're going to get pulled in. But yeah, Swarm of Decay, he takes like 100% more damage, so that's pretty much it. Okay. Okay, here's Rage Check. No, it would be harder with less ranged. The more range, the easier this gets. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
Spread.
Melee out.
Bait.
Succumb to the dawn.
Back in.
Taunt boss. Absorb. Spread.
Okay, there's the soak. It's right next to us, so that's good. Clearing bugs.
Defensive.
Good, and then we'll have a skull gripped in shortly. They're perfect. And we gripped a little too early, though. Don't interrupt, guys. Oh, man. We saw it, guys. We have to kill. We have to interrupt. You have to let the guy get healed, guys. You can't stop stunning him. What are you doing? Okay, stack up. Sad's fucked. I don't even know what's gonna happen here.
I think you got it.
Yeah, we finally got it. Good. Finish skull. Okay, spread out.
Bait.
Okay, we're Tiny Mal'Ganis.
Spread.
Clear bugs. Don't get hit by them as well.
Whoever moved the purple at the last second, killed me.
Absorb. Range 5.
Swipe it up.
So maybe it wasn't also communicated that if you walk over people and you have a green circle, you give it to them. And if they're not expecting it, they're not going to be able to get into the purple circles in time. And
Yeah, I made a mistake. I didn't see the puddle coming for me that time. I admit it.
Yeah,
That
guys,
was
so
my
as
bad.
of right now, we are not even playing at, like, it's like, this is, like, bad for LFR, I would say, so. Obviously, like I said, I'm happy to keep trying, but, like, this is not the effort you can have in this fight, so. Have to have the bugs cleared every time, have to have the mechanics done like you know what you're doing, and again, if you have any questions, let me know, but yeah, the big purple circle should not move. The problem is we don't have, the range are just not baiting, so we have little purple circles all over the place out there. I mean, it's really as bad as it can possibly go. So this is going to be incredibly difficult. It's probably going to be the hardest thing. Honestly, I think this will be the hardest thing we've done all season, because this is also complicated now by the seasonal effects.
For people that are baiting, even the ones that are, I see them like walking out to like away, but they're still standing in the middle. You guys don't know if you remember when we killed this before, but go right up against these fucking nooks, and then half the circle is literally gone.
And stand near the edges, because the edges.
Yeah.
So.
And
Yeah,
sometimes
baiting.
they get stuck there, which is great.
Yep, they go underneath the floor and they just stay there forever. The baiting is like, it really makes the fight a lot easier, guys. So like the ranger just sitting in the middle of the fight in the middle of the room the whole time and putting them circles there. It's like, you know, maybe in the past we didn't get punished for that, but we're getting fucking punished for it right now. So
And remember, we got plenty of DPS, so stop what you're doing, go over, run to the side, and bait. And we can all stand on top of one another because when it appears, it's not active right away. So if we're all standing on top of one another, and so we're all baiting to the same place, which is preferable, you can move out of it before it activates and puts you to sleep.
And Raven, if you have a big circle around you, you can get stunned. It's okay. We can get you out of it. Just stop.
Okay, we're gonna check. Here we go. Good thing is we have the hard part done. The numeric side of this is gonna be a joke, so we're just relearning some of these mechanics. But yeah, like we've said a couple times, just focus on doing them, and if you do that, we'll kill this boss super easy.
I'm having a lot of trouble keeping thread on Mal'Ganis, though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You cannot escape death.
Spread.
Elliot.
8, 4, 3. Succumb to the dark.
Thank you.
Taunt boss. Spread.
2, 1.
Here comes Bugs. And we have soaks out there. Fortunately, there's a soak in the dead center of the fear cloud. Did we get that, I guess?
I got it on the edge.
Okay, let's tag up. Okay, we have no bugs. That's exactly how it should look every time. Make sure all 2-minute defensive CDs are used every single time. Four seconds, then we spread back out. Okay, spread back out. Resume baiting. This is bait, 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 bait. All people bait.
Defensive. Spread.
You can go back in.
Okay, bugs are coming, guys. Don't get hit. And you get top Mal'Ganis. 3 more interrupts on Skull, and then we grip it in. And this is the big one. We need to make sure we kill Skull. There's the soak. Okay, I'm gripping Skull. We need to kill Skull as fast as possible. Everybody's on Skull right now.
Interrupt 2.
Watch bugs, watch bugs, watch bugs, watch bugs. And here comes the other phase. Oh, didn't need to. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna have some bugs here. Just chill out with the movement. Vote. Be ready to pass the bugs if you're gonna die.
Seems like the bugs are gonna do their.
Keep voting, guys. Keep voting, guys. Keep voting, guys.
We don't have enough votes.
I see Saber and Rose.
We need votes, guys. Saber, one.
I see Rose
We need
and
3
Saber.
votes. That's fine. Just vote with the weak core. It's Nightflower.
Can someone grab the soft metal?
Just run into somebody else.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, swipe it up.
Don't kill the person.
Defensive.
That has to be done way faster, guys, okay? So really everything that's could be done wrong in this fight is being done very, very poorly here. If you guys have any questions, now would be the time, because I don't think anybody wants to spend another hour here. So, up to you guys, but really not. Like, this is, like, insanely bad. This is, like, worse than our first pulls ever on this fight.
I was clicking with the weak orb, but it wouldn't put the counter up, so I don't know.
You can only click it once.
Oh, you only pick... Wow, okay. Alright.
Once you vote, that's it. You've established your vote, and that's it.
You can
We
unvote, so you were probably voting, unvoting, voting, unvoting.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We only need to be voting, like, we need 3 people to confirm who the bad people are, and then that's it. We did not have a third person until, like, 40 seconds in the phase.
And how that looks, by the way, is you'll see a Dreadlord hovering above the person. If you don't see any Dreadlords hovering above anyone, then you don't have the ability to vote.
It picks 5 people, so the 2 Dreadlords vote and 3 people who are legit vote. So that's why we're looking for 3 legit votes.
Because
Yeah,
the two
there you go.
Dreadlords are going to see fake people.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why you see 5 people voting in the after report. 2 of them are the Dreadlords, and the other 3 were legit.
Interesting. You have filled in a gap in the fight for me.
Thank you for explaining that. I've been trying to figure that out.
You guys
for a
are
while.
sure that tanks never get that, right?
And the Dreadlords are always picking one of the 3 legit ones. That's another interesting part.
Please watch the debuff of the person that you're killing, and just stop when they lose the debuff.
No, we lost 5 people there because we didn't handle the bugs right. That was it. It's too long. I think we actually even failed the phase too. Chill.
I clicked ready, didn't I?
Yeah, I know. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have toyed with you long enough.
Spread.
Yep.
Wait.
Taunt boss.
Take control.
Spread.
2, 1.
Okay, here comes bugs, guys. Watch through melee. And we're gonna grip skull. It's really far. Got it. Nope. Okay, kill skull. Soak those things. Need to get this soak done way before this phase. Alright, come on in. Soak. Still, we have soak. Everybody can stack, guys. 100% of people can stack. Okay, 3 seconds. Spread back out. Go ahead, spread. And it's bait immediately. Range, make sure you're baiting too. And Mal'Ganis is 7% different. Watch bugs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive. Target you.
3 more casts on the skull, and then we'll be all switching to it. We got spells. 1 more cast on skull. Okay, I got it. We got behind boss. Somebody has to soak that. Watch right through melee, through melee, through melee. Please, guys, do not get hit by the bugs, guys. Please. Focus on doing that right. Okay, here comes voting.
That's off of people.
Halvar. Just stand still, so it's easier to kill. And Zach, perfect. No other damage to anyone else.
Give it to me in the sleep hole then.
Kill Halvar
Bait
now.
right after this.
Yeah, it's gonna be bait immediately.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt.
And you can taunt Mal'Ganis.
Good baits.
Can we move items trapped here? And get around out?
Yeah, those initial bad baits are really hindering. So I think we just all need to move. Let's just all move. Cop, go ahead and move towards red.
Defensive.
Let's give range a little bit more space here.
Bugs.
Yeah, watch bugs.
Spread.
Range, get out of the middle, go to the left.
Dispel.
Soak. And where's the ad? Really far. Can you go and get that?
Everybody switch and range switch the ad.
I'm asleep, I can't. Dispel.
Special coming.
Okay, stack it up. Lust.
Touch the buff.
Range fire.
Alright, can't bring that to melee, I guess.
Range
Swipe it up.
Well, I mean, the bug went right through melee, and that's what happened there. People didn't see it.
Don't release.
2, 1.
I jumped off the edge. How am I still alive?
Exactly, Beerheart. I'm
No, I like
having
got
a lot of
killed
trouble
dead
keeping
pile of bodies. I'm still alive.
keeping threat, but
looking repair off of you.
So, Cop, do you have any brainstorming that we can do to keep that boss on you in that first phase?
I don't know, buddy. I've been trying to like move around my DPS cooldowns and stuff, but I don't even think that's working.
I think we're done here, guys. I really do. I don't think we can kill this. So, I don't want to sit here for another hour, honestly. So let's just you take a break, whatever, and then we'll come back and go do Raglan for a bit. The only benefit that we have on this fight is our damage, but Cop can't keep threat, so it's like he just keeps healing.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Gotta work on that, but it's all good. So take a break, guys. We'll come back and go do Raglan.
Please eat first.
I have many.
I'm not going to drop another table.
You like?
Yeah, be right back.
Farewells.
Yeah, I literally was popping everything, and I wasn't keeping threat. It's insane the amount of DPS Metro's doing. I can't.
I have to go back to Orbus. Can I get a summon when we are all back? I assume.
Yeah.
Thanks, Judy.
You're welcome.
Ugh. No, he's focusing the other boss. He's 100% on Quintessa the whole time. That's how we set up our thing to do it. He's just doing so much damage. You see, I'm taunting on cooldown. And then when I have the debuff, he's taunting Mal'Ganis off me. I'm waiting to see the Leeching Claws go off, and then I'm taunting. I might have missed some taunts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hey, Damani, thanks for copping on by the stream. Not super well. By the way, that's the combat logs, if any of y'all want to follow along with that. Absolutely, Bearheart. Absolutely. Nice! Way to go! Well, that's what I like to hear. Hey, Z. I am very, very frustrated not being able to keep threat, but I don't understand why. I like some of those I was popping all my cooldowns and I still couldn't keep threat off them. No. No, I was repairing and everything. Yeah, just gotta hit the buttons harder.
Trying to res your saber, but I keep getting pulled into melee or into combat. That's stupid pulse.
Saber's alive. What do you mean?
I wasn't sure what he was talking about either, but
Oh, you were
thanks for
melee?
consideration.
I was trying to. Hey, I summoned everybody else who wasn't.
Oh,
here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You said
summon.
red.
Yeah.
Fine, you just summoned me from one side of the room to the other.
I just was going anybody who wasn't in range of the stone.
Smart. I like it.
That's
That pulse from those bosses was knocking me out.
Alright guys, so yeah, we'll take a little break from that fight, come over here, get Rygon, and then maybe even, one pull and we go back, but take a little break, give ourselves something different to look at for a bit, and reset a bit on that, because it's pretty clear a lot of you guys forgot that fight, so... All good, it's happened, it's been a while since we've done it, but unfortunately in order to clear what we said we wanted to clear, when they eventually open up all the raids as fated, that is going to be a boss we have to clear every week, so... Hopefully you guys will remember it after this, and we won't have these issues. But really, the big thing, guys, that we did really, really poorly is just that first bait is just very, very bad from range. We keep putting it right in the place that everybody wants to stand, and it's causing a lot of problems later in the fight, so... I'm not really sure what I can say to make you guys do that, but... It would dramatically improve our ability to do that encounter if everybody committed to that first bait.
There's also, like, when you're cleaning your bugs, that one weak aura shows you the line, so you can aim it so that it doesn't go, like, right through the melee pile. We're definitely missing that on some people.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, we cannot have bugs go through melee. Like, it's such a DPS loss. And it's, like, huge because, if one person doesn't move out when they come through, it's pretty much a wipe. So those kind of small errors are things that we just don't really, like, we'd be sitting here for another hour relearning all that. It would be a lot easier with more people, too. So, of course, like, if we had the full raid group, this would be a much different encounter, too, because then there'd be a lot less problems individually. Okay, but this one's super easy. So there's going to be 6 ads that are going to come out all the time. Ranged are always going to get the ones on the left side facing the boss. So, for example, the boss is going to be tanked at Skull. And there will be 3 from the left side that's going to be blue, moon, and green. Okay. When they come out, they die, and every time they die, they drop a puddle. That puddle is the way you deal with the only real mechanic on the fight. You go and run into the puddle, and it clears that debuff of yours, okay? If anybody runs into one when they don't have that debuff, you're just going to kill somebody else, or potentially kill us. But other than that, just make sure you're focusing the ads. Basically, you want to kill 2 at a time. So all 6 will spawn at the same time. Blue and red spawn. You guys kill blue and red quick. The 2 people with the debuffs at that point go in. Then you kill moon and purple. The next 2 go in. Green and orange, the next 2 go in, and we don't want to be killing them out at range. We want to let them get close, etc. This is pretty much like the Sludge Fist of the season. So right now our DPS is definitely carrying us, but yeah, just focus up on not making too many mistakes with that. In terms of tanking, PoV is probably going to be the easiest fight you can do in here. I'll call out a taunt every once in a while, but realistically, I could always have a solo tank this. It will be easier if I don't, but yeah, we'll see what is needed. The only other thing that you need to do though is when we're downstairs, I will soak the puddles, and you'll just move the boss away from them every time he starts to cast it. Okay, and so that means that you'll be solo tanking downstairs, but that'll just be about 20 seconds of a little bit of damage. I'll just take the first debuff from you, and then after that you can taunt, and then you'll take like 3 debuffs, and that'll be it. And then I'll taunt it back when we get upstairs.
Sounds good.
All right, Raycheck, here we go. I should have repaired before we came over. All right, I'll get an next pull.
I can drop one if you want.
Oh, it's fine.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Tola. Much appreciated
bad.
the support.
I got one. Here we go. And this is less than everything on the pull, guys, all right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise.
So Zach and Denegra first set. Jilnithith and Psyduck next set. And there's the soak as well, the debuff, but that's pretty easy to deal with nowadays.
I'm gonna ice block through it, so no one needs to stand near me.
Raven and Rose next. Metaral Saber next. Okay, you can taunt cop.
Defensive.
Halvar Zechariah next.
Defensive.
Alvar, walk over that black thing on the ground, that void puddle.
Okay, get in the circle. Okay, swipe it up, jump off. Psionked. Alright, we'll res, it's fine. Yeah, probably too late, my bad. Yeah, don't onk in that case, it's just a wipe.
That was me being bad. I tried to cast a long spell. Got a little bit out.
It must be done.
Well, I mean, taunt guarantees a certain amount of threat for a certain amount of time. It's
Well,
just
like really every fight in here, guys, just focus on getting these mechanics done so we don't have as much downtime on these wipes.
Do we have a... No.
Nope, let's run back.
Must have just worn off.
Yeah, so the every time an ad dies, Rick, there's going to be a little black puddle on the ground, and that's the debuff that you're going to have on you every once in a while. 2 people will get it for every 2 sets of ads, and every set of 2 ads, that is. And you just run into the puddle that the ad, when it dies, it leaves, and it clears the debuff, and that's it. And then the only other mechanic on the fight is when we are in that like intermission phase there's going to be a gray circle on the ground. 1 person per gray circle can soak it, and they will get taken to their safety. If they do not, they get 1 shot. And there's like probably like usually like 8 or so more than we need. So especially as somebody doing this for the first time, just try not to go too close to the boss. Usually those ones are kind of coveted spots that people have been taking for a long time. So just try to take one of the farthest ones and you'll be safe. And then we'll go down and do that every time. Once we're downstairs, there's going to be these 2 little ads down there. We don't actually have to kill them. They die by us standing near them. So everybody needs to stack on them. And then they will eventually collapse. And when they collapse, you need to move away from them. Otherwise, they'll one-shot you. And it's basically when the first one collapses, you can run to the second one. And then when the second one collapses, just spread out. And then we're leaving that phase. Okay, here's Raycheck.
Sounds good. So you don't have to do any damage to them at all? Or a little
Nope,
bit
they damage us. And for every point of damage they deal to us, they take that same point. So it's actually a good idea to not even use defensives down there because it'll make that phase go faster. And that's why when 2 people die there, it's an immediate wipe because we don't have enough players to actually get the ads killed quickly.
And you can DPS that boss the whole time we're doing that. So
Yeah. Boss is still target. Yep.
If you're perilously close to dying, then step out. But that's only if you're just about a tick away from dying.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise.
Hey, Mineral Psyduck. Mecha Rose. Zack and Saber. OMC and Zachariah. And Copy Guitar.
Defensive.
Finish the ad up here.
Special coming.
Good, get in a spot.
Find shelter.
Okay, we're on the closest one, which is Skull. No, we have that emitter. Good. Okay, you can taunt Boss Cop and be ready to move over. Okay, you can go now.
Help Soak. Defensive. Defensive.
Okay, and you guys can walk away from the core.
Remember, kill the ads primary here.
Phase change.
Yep, this set is always dangerous, so make sure all DPS are ready to kill ads here.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
OMC and Denegra. Remember, all DPS on ads right now. Psyduck and Raven.
Remember, you can bounce people. Be careful.
Jonathan still has it. And you get taunt Cop.
Corruption will be
defensive.
Okay, we're moving over. Trying to kill this so early, guys. Do not be damaging this thing. It'll die to cleave. We're gonna have to kill it a second time now. Everybody switches to it. Switch to it. Do not attack that thing early, guys.
Find shelter.
Okay, nearest one is Skull. Keep killing Raglan here.
Emitter.
Okay, we're leaving the thing.
Help Soak. Defensive.
Guys, please move out of that.
Defensive.
Ready to move?
Help Soak. Phase change.
existence will be reordered.
Okay, again, always just focusing ads here, guys. Halvar Rose.
Remember, melee gets the right one.
Through death will come order.
Saber OMC.
Cosmic collapse is
Bah. Oh, Jesus, I was close. Don't let the ads hit, guys. Top.
corruption will be
Defensive. Defensive.
Psyduck and Raven.
Special coming.
the fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Okay, closest one is Skull. This is it. We just got to get out of this phase and it's over. There you go, and walk away.
Defensive. Defensive. Phase change. Help soak.
And that's... Are we wiping here? Holy shit. Oh! Not only did we not wipe, the boss died. Woo! A split second away from wiping. That's crazy. And you see, that's how bad a single death is. The one death made it so we almost wiped because the ads didn't die fast enough. But it's good. Very good. Obviously, very easy fight now, so... We got one option. It's back to the Dreadlords. Here we go.
Good little break.
Yeah, good break. Good break.
First up, we've got Handguards of Hidden Realms. Handguards of Hidden Realms. These are plate hands, versatility, haste. Handguards of Hidden Realms. Main spec rolls. Main
Thanks,
spec
guys.
rolls on those handguards end in 3, 2, 1. Grazia de Negra. Next up, we've got a Warrior Rogue Monk chest module. Warrior Rogue Monk chest module. Main spec rolls for the Warrior Rogue Monk chest module. Main spec rolls. Main spec rolls for that chest module. End in 3, 2, 1. It is a 298. All right. I'll just leave that be. Next up. That's it.
Yeah, Metro's damage is...
Yeah, so there's only 6 debuffs and 6 adds, Rick. So that's why we have the range on the one side and the melee on the other. So they funnel in, like basically, like you want to be standing in the spot the mob is going to die when it dies. You know. No, Vantage runes aren't going to help with this at all. This is all mechanics. But anyway, yeah. So when that ad dies, it's going to drop the puddle, and you basically want to just be there when it dies. And so if you're not on that spot, then it's going to be hard to clear.
Yeah, because I was looking for it, and then when I finally saw it, I don't know if it was hiding underneath.
I think you were just on the wrong side
lines or
because I heard Metarol say she made a comment about people being on the same side, and I think that was just you and the other person, yeah. All right, cool. So, guys, I don't know if you remember this fight or you want me to go over, you want me to go over a little explanation?
I did test, and if the person in the middle of the purple gets the green circle, it does not create extra. It's just like a regular one.
It still goes away. So guys, one thing that I'll just say though, like I said a couple 2 weeks ago, last time we did this fight, it's a really long time ago. Last time we did this, range we're not making a good effort to a big effort to bait. So what I'm talking about baiting wise is there's like basically from like skull to moon, like on the back edge is where you guys should all be, okay? And I think you're in range to attack too. Like I don't even think this is a DPS loss, so please do not stand up here in the middle of the room, okay, when we're baiting. Because what you guys are doing as range, you're putting puddles in the dead center of the playable space. And then it's causing a lot of problems later. Because melee are fucking destroying it. Like, they're baiting so perfectly that we never have to move as tanks. But you guys as range are doing it so poorly that it's like we really do need to move. And so we're not doing it because we're not noticing it. Usually it's the melee that have the troubles. And so now, like, range is just clogged up with those things. So... yeah, just please try to get that first one down. And again, this is never, like, we're really not going to be, this is not going to be a DPS problem. We are, like, I'm going to try to not use the weapon and stuff here, but we're healing a lot with the boss. But other than that, like, we are destroying this fight. So just focus on doing the mechanics, all right? Here's your trick. And Kaba, I'm not sure if you actually even know this, but when you taunt, there's like a 3-second window where you do like 200% more threat. So basically, you need to taunt and then keg smash, and maybe even 2 keg smashes. Okay, and once you do that, once you do that, you will definitely have threat. Okay, but right now it's just like a massive DPS delta between you and I, and there's not really much I could do other than literally just auto attack. So I'll have to figure that out.
I understand. Well, I'll do my best.
Yep.
We're gonna need 110% out of you.
Yeah, a little bit better. Yep.
Mathematically impossible. The best anyone can do is 100%.
Alright, I'll
Okay,
see you
sure.
in Pittsburgh, I guess.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
God damn. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
Spread.
Wait. Back.
Yeah, and you see, like, Raven, you just walked back into the middle of the room, dude, and now you left the puddle directly in the playable space, so. It's like an unbelievable error that we're making every pull, and it's making this fight so much harder for us.
Spread. Defensive.
Watch it, especially if you're in range.
Okay, watch the bugs, watch the bugs. We got 4 dispels, or 4 soaks. And then we stack up. Minus Raven, everyone else stacks. Come on in. Watch, still got some bugs lingering.
Special coming.
AMZs, any small defensive CDs, use them every time. Raven has 6 stacks, somebody has to get that off him.
Riven, go in.
Five seconds, and we spread. Okay, spread back out. First is ranged bait, or all bait, all bait.
Taunt burst. Spread.
Hey, Tom.
Back in.
Clear. Okay, watch bugs.
Be difference on contest.
If you don't have bugs or purple, try to get out of it when it's first spawns, else you'll get more bugs.
Watch bugs right through melee, through melee, through melee, through melee. Soaking. Okay, one more interrupt thing, and then we're okay. I'm gripping it, and we're on skull now. Everybody's on skull. And top Mal'Ganis. Skull. And no AoE from this point on. You know, can test at 7%. It's because we're doing a really good job. Cop's doing a really good job of keeping threats, so that's good. Killing or voting, and then we're killing the people I call out. Spread out and start voting.
Armia dead on me.
Hermana. And one more vote. Continue to vote. Denegra. Finish. Okay, perfect.
Sorry for the slow votes there. I couldn't
Bait.
click.
Bait out.
Bait.
Taunt burst. Spread.
See people fucking running in when we do that.
Okay, we'll just move a little bit. Yeah, let's just move a little bit. Good call, Cop. Good move there. Okay, in range, they're clearing bugs.
Defensive.
Dodging bugs now. Zonan's got 4 stacks. Don't let him die.
Coming through the mid. It's going
5
through the
stacks. Watch, yep, let's
Really
soak
slow
and
coming to melee.
watch bugs.
Absent.
Res him out there at range, please. Too far from where I am.
Defensive.
Range,
That's
get
my
out
bad.
as
I
soon as
actually
you
missed
can.
that taunt.
Okay.
Get to the wall range.
What is that? What the hell?
Special coming.
What is it? What are you doing?
Stop your arms.
Clapping hands up and got the purple slip.
This was lust, by the way, but let's just save it at this point. Yeah, it's a good link there. That's good. Okay, so my bad on Mal'Ganis. Make sure you guys are... Yep, baby. Make sure you guys are on Mal'Ganis right now. Okay, you can Tom Mal'Ganis. Okay, we got a bait there, but that's fine. That's not a problem. That's a good spot for us. Make sure I'm Mal'Ganis.
Defensive. Absent. Spread.
The spells happen. Make sure you're soaking. Watch bugs.
God damn it.
Got one in melee. Got to pay attention melee.
Taunt boss.
On skull right now. We need to be on skull. No more AoE after this skull dies.
Interrupt. Druid.
No pets. No AoE.
I got you.
Special coming.
We can split in the next phase. No rush.
It pulled me in, sorry. Everybody's gonna get bugs.
That's how it works. Yep. Okay, vote. Why am I dying? Meteorol, but has the bugs, so stop healing.
Raven, don't run away, please.
Who's the other person?
Got it,
OMC?
idiot. Dead.
Okay, good.
I need someone to take it from Nightflower, please.
Mal'Ganis.
Thank you.
Spread.
I'm gonna rip.
Defensive.
We got again right in melee, so we got a big move cop. Moved.
Watch the bugs.
Okay, that's good. It's good still. Bugs right to boss.
Defensive. Spread. Absent.
Add is ready to grip.
Yeah, let's kill Skull.
Clear your bugs, everybody.
Make sure you clear bugs and then stack up. And we gotta lust this one. Make sure you're ready to lust. Soak those two out back.
Watch the bugs.
Okay, we failed to soak, but that's fine. Just be ready to lust. No, bugs right to melee again. Soak. Or lust, I'm sorry. Lust.
Use any defensive cooldowns you've got.
Okay, run out. Pretty much have no range left, so.
Taunt boss. Spread.
Again. Gotta stop dying with defensives available, guys. We got big purple circles, but there's like no range, so.
Defensive.
Watch the bugs.
The spells are ready.
Absent.
Yeah, now it's on melee, I guess, at this point. We have a soak in the puddle, but we can't get that, so that's another one missed.
Absent.
On Skull.
Taunt boss.
Make sure you clear these. Get it, Raven, get in.
Special coming.
Alright, that's Contesta's done, but we still have the add up, so that's pretty much it. Let's just wipe this up. Well, Cop, you crushed it, man. That was perfect. You got exactly what we needed there, so that makes it a lot easier now. Now we can definitely do this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And so, guys, like, this is kind of crazy that we're even talking about this, but you guys literally didn't soak a thing like 3 yards from the boss, and we just wiped to that, pretty much. It was probably going to kill a couple people anyway, because people don't know how to use their defensives, but regardless, that's not, like, that is completely unacceptable. So, like, again, this is literally a mechanics-only fight, okay? This is not like Ryglon. We do not have any DPS requirements on this encounter. We can fight this fight for 8 hours, and we'll still kill it, okay? So like, come on, man. Please stop. This is, like, really unfortunate. That's, like, a terrible, terrible way to wipe. I cannot soak that. I don't know if you guys think I'm soaking that because I'm really close to it. Like, I cannot move the boss like that. It's going to cause all kinds of problems for cops, so. When there's two next to us and melee, you have to soak them as melee. Okay, let's eat up.
We're already at Skull, guys.
Yeah.
And again, if we could get that first bait good, it would really make the fight a lot easier for us, but it doesn't really matter as long as we are consistently placing them in the right spots and never in the wrong, like in the kite path, and it's not too bad. But yeah, like, let's just please really make sure this first bait is done well. If all of the first puddles go against the wall, this fight becomes so much easier. Because then we can just keep building on that wall and we never have to worry about moving rapidly. But if we keep dropping them in the middle of the room, then the room just fills up.
I think Isola's on.
Yeah, you should literally be starting the fight at the wall. Like, that, I don't know why you're not. I mean, maybe you're not in range. I don't really know. But regardless, it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
We'll spread the bugs.
Yeah, the bugs come just before the
Yep.
bait puddle, so whoever has the bugs just got to step out a little bit.
So you just spread out, yeah. You don't all stack as ranged. As ranged, you can spread out. You have all kinds of room. Melee are the only ones that are stacking because they want to be right next to the boss.
Or the edge. I mean, don't be in the middle.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How fun! More playthings.
Spread.
Wait.
The gloom rise. 2, 1.
Taunt force.
Okay, bugs clear. 2 casts on skull. One more, and now you guys watch the bugs through melee. Okay, just hit like tons of people. 3 people got it.
Somebody grab it. I'm sorry.
2, 1.
Special coming.
Everyone else stack up. Okay, spread back out.
I need someone to take it off Nightflower.
Those bugs. Yep. You can just run into each other, guys. You don't need to talk about it. You can just run into each other and swap them. Here comes Morgana's taunt. Watch bugs coming out.
Defensive.
Dispel has happened. And I'm gripping skull. Everybody's on skull.
Taunt force.
Clear bugs here. No pets, no AoE. Okay, we're perfect. Perfect bugs. Good.
Special coming.
Okay, here comes the Among Us phase. Voting so far, we got 2 Meteorol and Zernon, or Halvar, sorry. Why am I stunned? Oh, it's the fucking...
Remember bait right after this.
Yeah, bait.
Taunt force.
There you got Morganis.
Succumb to the dark.
Here comes bugs. Let's just go ahead and move because they're doing a great job of baiting. I don't want to make it any harder for them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
There's 1 or 2 coming towards melee.
Okay, we got sparks. There's 1 on me, so melee have to... Okay, they're right next to us.
Spread.
Watch it melee. There's that 1.
Watch melee, 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 melee.
Range heads to the left wall.
Need skull grip, please.
Make sure you're near the wall or the piles.
Taunt force.
If you don't have bugs, you stack up.
Special coming.
And lust now. Make sure you pot. All 2-minute defensives. Defensives and healing Cs. Anything
Bugs.
small.
Bugs through
Watch
melee.
bugs through melee, bugs through melee, bugs through... A lot of them, lot of them, lot of them. Four seconds, 2, 3, and move out.
Get to the left wall.
Yep, bait, and contest is 10% different.
Defensive. Spread.
Succumb to the dark.
Let fear take control.
2, 1.
Taunt force. Absorb.
Soaks as well.
Spread.
Watch bugs while soaking. 2 more casts on skull. Watch tons through melee, tons through melee, tons through melee. We have soak behind us. Soak behind us. Good. Killing skull, and then we're going to contest this phase.
Horror grips you.
Special coming.
Yeah, like most of the raid has bugs, so just be careful.
Clear your bugs.
Why does he
It pulled us.
right there?
It's fine. Relax. We're good. Just vote, guys. Focus on voting. Stop getting hit by bugs.
Need a volunteer.
Vote, 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 vote.
A fitting end.
Mecha. Vote please, guys. Guys, like, what are we doing?
Don't run away, Mecha.
Okay, kill Zarnan.
I've already been hit. I've already been hit. Stop killing me.
4, 3, 2,
Bait.
1.
Taunt boss spread.
Just run on over a range bar. Just pick one. Is it safe to res on you, Metro, or not?
Yeah, you're good. Take it.
Nope, that was incorrect.
Defensive.
Make sure you clear her, guys. This is crucial. Don't get hit again. Do not get hit again. We got Skull. Soak.
Taunt boss. Absurd.
Kill Skull, please. If we kill this, we get out of this phase, it's over. Stack up, stack up. We have 2 AMZs, that's it. We used our defensives earlier, I guess.
Knight's gonna die.
Yeah, this is where we need the link and CDs, so gotta make sure you guys have it for this. Alright, we still kill though. Spread out. Organis is on you, cops. I'll ton after this.
Defensive.
In a bait spot for it.
Spread.
Just finish. Just focus killing these bosses.
Gonna be a shit ton of bugs going out.
Watch the thing.
And watch the bugs. Just don't get hit by bugs. Okay, front on me. Copy taunts. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Soak this afterwards.
Absurd.
Another soak.
Defensive.
Contestants behind.
Just finish up Organis and then we're good.
Skull's ready.
Don't worry about it. It's not dying. Kill boss, kill boss, kill boss. There you go. Good enough.
I fucking hate that fight. Gosh, that was stressful.
Yeah,
Pressing.
it's terrible.
Thanks, guys.
That's easy.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of
This guy-
proud of that.
You did great, Cop. You really did. Cop, like honestly, dude, that was the hardest fight to tank in the raid, and you crushed it, dude. So.
Nice job.
Oh.
Jailer tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's enough for tonight.
Agreed.
We got 10 minutes. What? Hey.
Hold on, we've got a venerated 2 shaman venerated shoulder modules. So, paladin priest shaman venerated shoulder module, paladin priest shaman 2 venerated shoulder modules. Main spec rolls for that. Main spec rolls on the shoulder modules. Paladin priest shaman. Main spec rolls on those. And in 3, 2, 1. Up next is Shroud of the Sire's Chosen. This is a back piece. It is haste and crit strike. Huh. Haste and crit strike, 298 back. Main spec rolls. Main spec rolls for the Shroud of the Sire's Chosen. Meteorol, are you rolling for that for transmog?
No, it would be an actual upgrade.
Alright. Breaking my heart. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll anyway, just out of pure curiosity. Okay. Main spec rolls end in 3, 2, 1. Grats Meteorol.
The word you were looking for was spite.
No, it was not. I can't be spiteful toward Meteorol. Alright, here is a portal.
That's like
to
stepping on
Orgos.
kittens.
That's right.
I think in that fight I was more worried about having Knight get upset at me. So I didn't want to get hit
You
by
better
it.
believe it, because she will passively aggressively not heal your ass.
I will not. I will not. That's mean.
Hey, good work, guys. That's a tough fight, even to this day, and I think we learn a lot about ourselves every time we do it. So, good effort. We'll come back tomorrow, get Jailer done, and then the rest of the fights will just fall over.
And yeah.
All right, everybody. That's it for the
Definitely
raid
the
tonight.
difference
So
was
that's it for the
quality
stream tonight.
Yeah. Oh, huge
Thanks.
difference. As soon as Range started doing it, the fight becomes so much easier.
Thank you very much for copping by and all
the
the
hardest for that
support.
entire fight was the last
I really appreciate it.
30 seconds.
Thanks,
but it
Jay
was just
Storm.
the puddle in the middle.
Take
of
care,
next to
everyone.
the
We'll
yeah. Well, we made a couple strategical errors, but
we'll have a video up tomorrow that's already up if you remember.
I just like the
or
aspects
patron
of the fight where you're
and
minding your own business and suddenly you get
you guys have a great night now.
moved.
We'll see you next
right,
time.
by the
Peace.
by the mechanics of the fight, and it